Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
You take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime.
Welcome.
What was
You got
that?
sound. You're getting reverb. Where?
Good morning to you. Happy, what's today? Tuesday. Tasty Tuesday, Thirsty Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Good morning to you, everyone.
This morning, this is a New World Order Inception Day.
New World Order Inception.
She found it.
Live at
Yes.
WWN.
You know what New World Order means?
Tell me.
The wrestlers, you remember in the WWF days, the wrestlers used to call New World Order because they wanted New World Order for Wrestling Mania and all this stuff.
Okay.
Well, then the president says New World Order because things are going to change and USA is coming back. All this. Well, this is New World Order of morning radio.
Tell me.
Because on Beasley Radio, everybody comes to listen to stocks, bonds, trading, the market, all that stuff. And we are going to interfere. This is like a station break at 9 o'clock.
Running interference?
Interference. Flag on the play. Like
Flag
John
on the play.
Gruden would say, but we'll keep his name.
Oh, yeah, we
we'll
don't want to
mention
go
his name
there.
on the play. And we are going to give you a chance to catch your breath and be a little happy.
It's time to be happy, don't you think? The sun is shining.
For 27 minutes.
The thing is, the sun is shining. All the
The sun
planets are
shines all the
going
time.
back into alignment.
No, we're not talking about that
Yeah,
stuff.
so it's all good.
People, I don't want people calling in and saying, oh, you guys are doing
You should
it."
give us a call, 888-565-1470. Let us know how your drive time is going on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon morning in
I would
South
like
Florida.
to get a report of the traffic. How's I-95 doing? How do you know? You're not even there. That's slick in the background.
That they make an express lane right
Now,
now.
I want to ask you about, that's one.
The express lane?
I want to ask about the express lanes because, and that's two. I want to ask about the express lanes because are they working, not working? Can you take them for free? So
Are
if
they
you're taking,
free?
how come doesn't anybody take them for free then?
Because I don't trust it. I feel like I'm gonna get mailed a bill. So yeah, but
Is that what it is? I take it all the time.
I take it all the time. I did not know they were free, though.
They're free. Yeah.
Nor did I
Well,
really
you've
care.
been paying, who you been? I'm going to send you a bill. You pay me.
Well, I figure my license plate is registered on for a transponder, so I figure, listen, I just collect bills all the time. They just bill me, and it goes automatically. So I don't even know. But it's a great
You take it up here.
express lane.
I used
do
to take it in
sometimes from Fort
Miami every
Lauderdale.
day for 6 years.
I do sometimes from Fort Lauderdale.
And it's really cool the way they do it. Sometimes it's a quarter, and sometimes it's $3, depending on the amount of traffic.
But we really should announce what I found out the other day from the Florida Department of Transportation. If you sign up for carpooling in South Florida from Monroe County, which is the Keys, up to Indian River County, you sign up for carpooling as shared rides. If you go to work and you do not have a ride home because your carpool is no longer there to take you home, you can get a free Uber ride back to your house.
So what happens is you get a ride down, and then
In case of emergency, yeah.
somebody can always. Well, it doesn't have to be an emergency. You can just get a ride
But you
back.
have to sign up for the carpool that you
How do
carpool
you
to
sign
work.
up?
You go to the Florida Department of Transportation and you sign up. We're going to be doing an interview with them. I have to send them a follow-up email.
They're coming on the set.
I'm going to have them come on the set hopefully next week. lots of follow-ups to do, but I thought that was really an important public service announcement because people don't realize it's to reduce, of course, the carbon footprint and to lower our emissions, to lessen traffic, to make it easier for people to get to work safely. And this way, if you go, oh, Freddie, I can go with you today, and you go, oh, but I got a dentist appointment at 3 and I'm working till 5, I can get a free Uber ride home. Free. So they have that
Some
arrangement.
example, but okay.
Well, type of thing.
That's good.
In case of a situation, you don't have to take 2 cars. This way, you still have your ride down there. So I think it's pretty cool.
You
And
still got to get a ride down.
well, assuming you sign up for carpool, you have your, like, maybe we were all a carpool and we knew every day we were all going to work together. Can you imagine that? That would be a set.
Interesting. So, again, how do you sign up for that?
Florida Department of Transportation, go on to their carpool line, sign up for the carpooling, and that is all part of it. So
That-
I spoke to the marketing department on Sunday.
Now, do you see how you have to have 2 people to get in the express lane?
Not anymore.
Is that correct? You don't have to because
I
you're
don't
paying
think
for
so.
it.
I haven't seen the 2 people symbol on any of the signs. I might be. Am I?
You're not wrong.
Right?
There's no 2 people.
There's no more 2 people. You remember in the day when they had 2 people?
Yeah.
We
I
used to
remember
buy
in the day
blow-up
where
dolls.
you.
We used to put hats on the car seat, like the car headrests.
And in Long Island, New York, they used to do that. They used to get busted all the time.
Your ex-partner used to do that. He was
All the
proud of
time.
that, which is
and,
really
and then
funny.
they caught him. And they almost confiscated his car because he had so many back tickets.
Which is really, really funny. But no, I don't think you need to. But I like the express lanes. It makes me wonder why people don't get in them. But I'm good with that.
Well, you got to look at how people around you drive in Florida.
Mm.
You know, people decide to read the newspaper
Yeah.
while they're driving.
Makeup.
It's really a strange
They're
situation.
doing makeup.
Women do makeup all the time.
Let me tell you about my. I won't discuss it on air, but it's a whole nother
You
situation.
do makeup in your car all the time. I know.
I have to do my makeup first in the bathroom. I check that lighting, then I add another light, and then I have to do the lighting in the car. It's a whole lot of lighting situation going on.
So you do makeup in the car, correct?
Yes. I was reading, I have to find this again. This is an interesting situation. Did you realize, maybe you guys know, that it is now illegal in California to remove your condom without consent? Can you believe this is even a thing?
What?
Yep. I was reading an article
Hold
about
on,
it this
hold on.
morning.
I got breaking news. Say
is
that again in
breaking-
English.
That is breaking news.
Apparently, there's a thing that I can only assume it's men are removing their condoms during sexual activity without consent. And California has now deemed it illegal to do that. And they're actually offering reparations for pain and suffering and mental anguish if, in fact, this happens.
I kind of dig that rule.
Can you believe that?
Think about it. You're not talking about when the act is finished. You're talking about during the act.
Yep.
So you have to get permission to remove the protection.
Correct. And apparently men are removing it because I don't know why. Maybe there's a variety of reasons.
There's
such
a lot
as,
of reasons.
Correct. And you guys would know those reasons better than I.
Well, man.
And they remove them, and it is now illegal in California to do such a thing.
Wow, slick. You can't go to California no more.
No, I was gonna ask, like, what about if it was the partner that removed it?
And Wisconsin now wants,
It's illegal.
it's called stealthing,
What is stuff?
The hell is that?
removing
A
your
condom?
condom without consent. Wisconsin lawmaker is trying to classify this as a sexual assault.
Well, you know, if you think about it,
And I love how you looking directly at me.
Don't look at me. Don't look at Val.
if you think about it, this is a very strong point because
True.
a lot of people they don't want to have children,
Yeah.
and they ask, they say you got to wear a condom if we're going to do the act,
Yeah.
and then a lot of guys, I
Don't
don't know
wanna
for
wear
one
it.
or a reason they take it
don't
off because they
wanna
want to
wear
have a child.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to have a child.
What else
I
are you going
think
to take it off because it feels
pleasure.
better?
Yeah.
No.
Pleasure,
Oh,
yeah.
come on.
No.
I would bet you, and I don't have the percentage, that is a high percent that is strictly for feel. than
Oh yeah, that's
anything
right.
else.
I can agree
That's right.
with that,
Every
too.
guy in the
I can agree
world
with that,
gets
too.
no feeling because they're wearing a 1 centimeter latex.
How many
condom.
men do you know that would say to a woman, "Oh, I'm going to take it off because I want to have a child"?
No, they go. I want to
Yeah.
take it off because it feels.
Let's have a
better."
child
Yes,
right now.
I
No,
don't think
never
they
heard
want to
that.
have a child.
Have you ever heard that excuse in your life? In your life, have you ever heard such an excuse?
No,
I
but
wanted to
like,
feel better.
I think like that's probably like majority of people.
Feeling
to be
better?
honest. it's not like taking it off to have a child. To be honest with you,
So why would they take it off?
for I'll say, pleasures and
So talk about the pleasure.
yes, for pleasures. That's about it.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you just open up Pandora's box.
Why?
Because they also sell different types of condoms. You do realize this, right?
True.
It's been a long time.
From the rumor
There's
that I
colors
hear,
and flavors and ribs and non-ribs and sizes,
They even have
right?
micros.
Glow in the dark.
they
Yes.
have micros.
Micro?
Well, think about it. A condom.
Does it give you like a measurement on the box?
Yes, they have Godzilla, King Kong
Well, how do
size.
you
and
know
they
like
have
measurements?
Every man thinks his wee wee is a lot bigger.
That's
than
what I'm
it is.
saying. So you buy it, and it's like, when you buy your kids diapers for the first time, you're like, 0 to 6 months, 6 to 12. How do you know the sizing?
I mean, you gotta know your size
Is
and
there
your
like
packaging.
a regular size?
Do you think the guys don't take out a ruler and measure themselves?
Come on.
No, I say trial and error
They
for the
might,
guys.
Valerie.
You know, trial and error.
Trial and error because
888-565-1470. Call me and tell me you never measured.
Because I feel like some guys, like,
Every guy.
they buy
Yeah.
like that big packaging
On the rumor?
You know,
On the
because
rumor.
on the rumor. This is not. I can't say this from personal. But
So
like,
you go to the bathroom and
buy-
you see your rumor.
No. They buy it and then they see. They're just like, okay, this is clearly me. And then when they do try it on,
They want to
It's
take it
clearly
off,
not
and now
there.
you cannot take it off anymore.
it's clearly not there.
Well, you got the wrong size there, Charlie.
You cannot take,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you cannot return the unused box
Correct.
to the drugstore.
Sure you can. Oh, you're going to have a hard time getting rid of condoms.
Cannot return the unused box. But it's interesting, right? And this is really what's going on. Wisconsin wants to write it up as a sexual assault, and apparently even
Permission.
happens when you're married. They're calling it marriage rape. So it's getting to a whole nother level.
That is hilarious. There are certain sexual acts that are federal offenses in certain states. Did you know that?
Different positions?
Yeah.
Who's in the bedroom reporting it is what I want to know.
Well, if the female complains about it, or the male, there are some male positions also that I read that are federal, and they're federal indictments. How you like that?
Male positions.
Yes. You could put a man in a position that he's not comfortable with. This goes back.
Why are men trying to get in that uncomfortable position?
They're not, but the women force them into that position. It's funny. It's funny because, well, I can't tell you what the positions are. Guys, but think about it. Just use your imagination.
No, I can't. You open this box. I don't know what guy would be in a.
Look it up on Google.
Is it
it'll
a
tell you.
pretzel? Like
a pretzel, yeah.
Like a pretzel?
Yes, absolutely.
That's
or
nuts.
the environment or the places. There are people that are being forced to do things that you don't want to do. That's because we live in an era.
Yeah,
Everything is politically correct.
correct.
No, everything is politically charged for those that are politically incorrect.
No, because how can removal of a condom be politically incorrect?
I don't know. Since when is the bedroom now in the courtroom? But apparently it is.
know.
Everything's in the courtroom.
Right?
True.
Everything's in the courtroom. Can you imagine that you guys, as you're growing up, will be told the days you can have sexual intercourse, the days you can't, how many children you can have?
I'm sorry, did we go back in time?
Apparently some states seem to want us to go back in time.
That's
But
nuts.
we're not
that
going
was
to
the
talk
thing in the
about that,
day?
right?
That's nuts.
That was the thing of the day?
Roe v. Wade? Come on.
No,
we're going to
that's
go back in
something
time
else.
on that?
That's something else. I'm talking about you can't have sex on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
I think there are countries that do that to keep population growth down.
India does it. China does it.
Exactly my point.
Well, can you imagine living in a world like that?
They do live in a world like that.
No, I mean here.
What do you think Afghanistan? I mean, we're very fortunate to live in the country that we
Free
live
love, baby. Free love. But you got to ask permission to wear a condom. This is outrageous.
And keep it on, right? So here's the stipulation.
Gotta
Do you
keep it
have
on.
one? Yes. Do you wear it? Yes. Now you must keep it on through the
That's
whole
it. They have to
act.
put a label on the box.
check,
Keep
a
it
check
on.
off.
Failure.
Keep it on.
Removal of this product can constitute a federal offense.
Yeah.
Got to
Yes.
keep it on. Check your
That's
checkoff boxes.
crazy.
Yeah, that's the world I'm living in now.
I know.
Yeah,
It's not easy to be you, is
It's
it?
not. It's really.
I
not.
remember. I remember when there was HIV when it first started, and couples were together for the first time meeting.
Yeah.
They had questionnaires that you could get to ask your soon-to-be partner, and they wanted to know how many sexual partners you had, how recently did you test. I mean, all these really specific questions, and you had to answer them, or nothing was going to happen.
remember back in the day, things seemed to be a whole lot more simple then.
Yeah, it was complicated. We had HIV. We had
No,
a
but
few
they're
problems.
not talking about bedroom positions for guys and ladies, and taking
That's
off
a little known
condom
fact.
is a federal offense to go to. So imagine if like somebody like myself would do something like that in California. I'll be leaving in handcuffs.
And nobody to bail you out.
I'll be leaving in pajamas, probably not finished because you already called the cops. So it's kind of like, that's horrible.
Well, think about it. If you meet somebody for the first time and she explicitly tells you, you got to protect because otherwise nothing's happening, you can't take it upon yourself to remove it.
No, true, but like, I'm just speaking for the guys or like the
Guys ain't got no
the
voice.
passionate people. Like, if you meet somebody that night, you know,
That ain't the way it works.
I gotta
Something-
tell you, I'm just really
something
glad I'm
might
not a guy.
happen.
You've got a whole lot of responsibilities to keep
something
in your
might
pocket.
happen. You forget to put it on, or like
Yeah, but there's
something.
nothing wrong with that.
But I think
You gotta
women
be
now
under
are taking more
control.
responsibility for it because men are like,
Women-
oh, I don't have one. And she's like, well, here
I
you
do.
go.
I have one. She says I
It's
have
been in my
one.
wallet for 10 years,
And,
right?
and this is crazy glue on the inside so it doesn't come off.
That's pretty much the situation. So I know
Crazy.
everything is now in the court system.
Correct.
Things that you never believed before.
I think a lot of that has to do with rape and stuff.
Of
like
course.
that, because then you can drop another charge instead of serving 20 years, you're going to serve 30 years. I mean,
I find it interesting that they're even calling it marital rape because
there's a lot of abuse that happen in
Yeah.
marriages in terms of the bedroom.
so you think about putting on a condom versus not. Should the woman also be using protection if you're married and you don't want the child? But it's more than that's pregnancy. There's sexually transmitted diseases.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of things out there that you don't realize are going on behind closed doors.
Yes, you don't really know.
You don't really know till you know.
You really think you don't. You really don't know. Like I always say, you don't know your kid. You don't know your spouse. You don't know nothing. So why get married? Look, we're depressing poor
Wow.
Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel,
You gotta
you're
find
the
the
exception
one.
to the rule.
You gotta find the one.
Yes.
Yeah, because you've been with the same guy for 27 years.
You gotta find the one.
I mean, there's no
Why?
air bubbles. This guy has no bubbles at all.
Why?
I mean, you've been with the same guy, right?
And she's always happy. That's what I love about Cracker Barrel. She's always laughing and happy. That's what they talk about in the studio. That everyone likes you. You've got your delivery, and everyone just likes being around your energy.
And they're always together. You ever notice Cracker Barrel is always together?
No, he's
When they go
works.
out.
She works.
Yeah, but when they go out, they go out together. They do things together, right? There's nothing wrong. What is that? Yes, you do. Except if it's your mom or your sister, but most of the time you go out with her.
He was supposed to go meet my mom's on Sunday, and he didn't.
Oh, you didn't go?
He did not
Well,
go.
that destroy that bitch.
Do you know in 1909, the song Three Blind Mice was believed to be the earliest printed secular song? I never realized Three Blind Mice was actually a song other than a nursery rhyme.
True.
First of all, did you hear?
I mean, I know it's turned into
You
a
can't
rhyme.
sing "Happy Birthday" on the radio.
Can you kind
You
of sing
can't
this?
sing Three Blind Mice on the radio.
Do you know the lyrics after Three Blind Mice after you do it twice? Three blind mice, and then what?
That's it.
No, there's lyrics
There ain't
to
no
it.
lyrics.
Yes.
It's
Like
not-
one went up the clock and one did. I don't know. Give us a call if you know the lyrics to Three Blind Mice, and you will win a bag of Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee.
Listen, the answer to yesterday's question: who was the first Saturday Night Live host?
No one answered, right?
Nobody knew
Kim
the
Kardashian.
answer. No.
Kim Kardashian.
The
Yes.
first one,
Oh.
1975. Who was the first guest host
Of Saturday Night
Of
Live.
Saturday
And
Night
nobody,
Live.
Nobody will
Yeah,
get
they're
this
not.
on
right.
October 11th,
Unless they look it up on Google.
1975?
Yeah, nobody knows it.
No.
We're gonna take it to this afternoon. After that, we'll reveal it.
After that, we're going to reveal the answer?
Yeah.
I may have a surprise. I made a call into him to see if he'll call.
Really?
It's a he, so I'm giving you a hint.
So you had a 50-50 shot, guys, of... You know what else is interesting I find now that we're sending out resumes and we're working with different schools and different programs, they all have the pronouns they want to be referred to as. Even the employers now have pronouns listed as to what they're referred to as.
Pronouns?
Pronouns.
I wasn't very good in English. What's a pronoun? What's a pronoun?
He, she, they, them.
That's a pronoun?
Correct.
What do you mean he, she, they? They? They's a thing? Slick, are you a they?
No, I'm a he.
But
So what's the deal?
but on resumes now, on the resumes we're getting back, it is listed there are pronouns on them, which I thought really interesting.
He, she. What else?
They.
What the hell's a they?
If you go by a he and a she, but you're not he or a she, you're a they.
But if
Kinda
you
like
were
non-binary.
a he and you
Yeah.
turn to a she,
Kind
then
of
you're
like
a she.
Pan.
But some people don't. They're still non-binary. They want to
Yeah.
be referred to as a
They
they.
don't want to have a title to their
Yeah.
name.
They would just want to be called their name, or if
It's like
they should
Ms.,
call them-
MS, right?
But you know that's a she.
Not necessarily.
Well, they're referred to as a she.
Not necessarily.
I
But
get
I
more
found that
confused every
interesting
day.
because I didn't realize that was now on resumes until I see them coming over to us and on
checking off
applications.
days?
No,
I've
they
never seen
write
it
down,
done.
it says pronoun, like it was said address, the kids put their address, it says pronoun, and then it has what their pronoun is.
Well, that's why I failed English in high school because I don't know what a
also
pronoun is.
noticed that under like the like male or female category, they have prefer not to answer.
That's
Interesting.
Or if they ask you, are you white, black, Indian, and all that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
answer
say-
right.
I-
Race.
Yeah, I say
Like
other.
half and half.
You're like mixed. Is there a box that says mixed?
No, I wish there was because there's either white, non-Hispanic, or Hispanic, and I'm both. So
I put Eskimo.
That's interesting, right? So if you're Hispanic, you're half Hispanic, half non-Hispanic. So you're what?
I'm sorry.
Sometimes depending on where I am, I circle both.
How can you be a Hispanic half and half? How can you
She's
I'm
her
half
dad's Hispanic, her
You're
mom
Cuban.
is not.
I'm half white, half Hispanic.
So what is she?
She's a white Hispanic.
Right.
But maybe she
So am I.
maybe she's the other half.
Ethics in ethnicity, when you're filling out like a doctor's paperwork or whatever, they have either white or they have.
Where were your parents born?
My one was born in New York, one was born in Miami.
Okay, so you are just white or Hispanic, either or, because you were born in the States. My parents, I got both born in Puerto Rico, so I'm Latino.
Someone wants to
Or
answer
my
the question.
grandfather was. Who has a question? Put him through.
We have a caller who wants to answer the question.
Okay.
Let's put him through.
Hey guys, how out there? My name's Chris, and I want to tell you that it was George Carlin.
Did you look it up? Did you look it up, or you knew that?
No, I am the biggest George Carlin fan. So it's got to be once a week I'm watching George Carlin somewhere.
Congratulations, that is correct. You win a bag
We'll
of
get
the Brooklyn
Chris a bag
Cafe
of Brooklyn Cafe
coffee.
Show coffee.
Unbelievable. That's very nice. It is true. George Carlin did start in that Saturday Night script. He was the very first one. Why they picked him is really unusual. There's a story that goes with that, but we're out of time.
Chris, thank you so much for calling. Let's get your information to our board up and we'll get you this bag of coffee.
Bye.
Alrighty. That's it.
Thanks so
You got
much.
it.
Oh my
There
god.
you
go.
like
George
that?
Carlin is the winner.
October 11th, 1975.
Very nice. Well, listen, it was fun.
Thanks,
It
Chris,
was.
for calling in. Have a great morning, everyone. What's it called? What's your tagline for today?
Today is the New World Order.
The New
morning
World
show.
Order. All right, tune in more on WWNN 95.3, 96.9, and 1470
There we go.
AM.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffee out.
Your cup runneth over.
No,
Have
company dry.
a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions, and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs, because, you know, your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
If you suffer with diabetes, there's a 25%